Welcome back to EDS, and in this video we're going to do a little portfolio review over the past week, see what we've done in this small portfolio that we've been showcasing over the past couple of months. Before we start, just so everybody knows, it is a Sunday. The market is closed. There's not really too much to do on a Sunday. What I personally like to do to make use of the time is just to have a look at the portfolio. You don't want to have a look at your portfolio in too much detail because you might end up starting to see things that aren't really there. Anyone that's traded for an extended period of time will know what I'm talking about. But by all means, it's good to always keep one finger on the pulse. So you've got three positions in this very small portfolio. Normally, you obviously would ideally want to have a lot more positions than this, but like I say, it is a small portfolio, pretty much for example purposes at this stage. And we've got, of course, the UAL position here that we've been holding on to for quite a while now. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we've held on to this position for a fair bit of time. It started off as a normal strangle, 16 delta strangle, and the position just moved completely against us. We opened the position around here, and then price just literally moved completely against us. We had to roll out in time. We've been rolling up the put side, and then we had to roll out in time. And in doing so, we essentially locked ourselves in for the earnings announcement, which happened around here. That caused this spike here in price. So price continued to keep moving against us. We've just been managing methodically as we're supposed to. We're just rolling the put side up higher and higher and higher. And then recently we rolled the whole thing out in time to the next expiration cycle, which I believe is currently about 55 days out in time currently. Price seems to have stalled a little bit. It would be nice if we could see price just have a little break and come back into the range. Um, of course, we do have very high probabilities of success on entry on most trades, on most positions. However, even if you have a 90% chance or a 70, 80% chance of success, that does mean 10 to 30% of the time things aren't going to move in your favor. And this is what it looks like sometimes um, in 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 that 10 to 20 30% of the time. This is a pretty extreme example. I mean, we got in when price was around 40, between 40 and $50. Price is now at 75, right? So that's a super steep increase in price. This is not normal. This is a pretty outlier case, but it just goes to show that even in the worst of cases, we can still manage risk. In all honesty, we are going to end up being in this position for a lot longer than we wanted to. We're just going to have to keep on selling time to keep on accumulating more premiums and more credits until we can eventually get out of this position at about a break even. However, it will probably take a good couple of months, if not a bit longer, to get to that point. As mentioned, we are just simply going to have to sell a lot more time. Next up, we've got GLD. GLD, we've only been in this position for about 6 days. If we have a look at the chart, this is a 9 condor. We haven't marked the longs on the graph on the chart here, but it is a 9 condor. These are short strikes at 265 and 240. Price is smack bang in the middle of the range. Absolutely nothing to worry about here. BA, we've been in this position for about 3 days at this point. And again, same situation. We can see IV rank drop off here. It'll be nice to see IV rank go a bit lower and hopefully stay lower. And if we can get time or theta to decay on the value on this contract. This is also an iron condor. It's not a strangle. So we won't get the aggressive nature of theta decay. We won't get the same aggressive nature as if it was a naked position. However, that's the nature of a covered position. We just have to be in this position for a little bit longer, still have great success rates, and we're simply just going to let the position play out and see what happens. Very, very young position, both for BA and GLD. Now, if this was a say £1 million account, $1 million account, you would not want to have 2/3 of your open positions in airlines or in any one sector. I do want to just reiterate, this is a small account and the positions in here are pretty much for example purposes. So please do keep that in mind. If you do want to learn in more detail, by all means, what you guys can do, just before I mention that, we have got a position sizing template. We mention it at the end of every video. It's free for everyone to use. You can enter in the size of your portfolio, you enter in what the current VIX level is, and then everything will then be automatically calculated for you. And at that point, you simply just need to follow everything here, just follow the guidelines to form the backbone of your portfolio, and you'll be fine. Link is in the description. Click on free position sizing template and it will take you to where you need to go. If you want to learn in more detail, click again, link in description. Click on EDS Premium, get yourself signed up. You'll have access to our portfolios. You can see what positions we're placing. You can see what adjustments we're making, all in real time, how we're managing risk, etc. Whilst you're seeing all of that, you will also have access to a full course, so no prior knowledge is required. We will teach you everything you need to know. And if you still get stuck, it is a private community, so you can speak with myself directly or with other like-minded individuals. There's a 100% money-back guarantee. So once you've studied our full course and followed our trades for at least 6 months, if at that point you haven't seen results, then we will work with you for free until you do, or you can simply request a full refund. So it's completely risk-free on your part. And right now it is £1 a month to join. Once you're in, you don't need to worry about price increases. The price will be increasing. But like I say, once you're in, you're in. So you are definitely rewarded for getting in early. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the inside.